set on an alternate Earth known as Demonia, Ada, or Ardor. A Family Chronicle, 1969, is a fictional memoir penned by Vladimir Nabokov through the voice of Dr. Ivan Veen. Ivan recounts his enduring romantic entanglement with his sister, Ada, spanning a significant portion of his life. The science fiction narrative unfolds across 5 parts, punctuated by annotations from Ivan, Ada, and an unidentified editor, creating the impression of an unfinished manuscript. The novel is situated in Demonia, also referred to as Anti-Terra, during the late 19th century. This alternate world diverges from our own with notable distinctions. There is no electricity, attributed to an unspecified catastrophe, and modern appliances are powered by water. The United States extends across the entirety of the Americas, but is predominantly inhabited by Russians. Manhattan has supplanted New York City, and within this universe, some inhabitants entertain the belief in a parallel realm called Terra, a subject of fascination that Ivan, as a psychologist, explores in his scholarly pursuits. Ivan, often known as Van, is 13 at the start of the novel in 1884, while his cousin Ada is 12. To spend the summer with his Uncle Dan's family, he has traveled to Ardis Hall. His father Demon is his Uncle Dan's first cousin, and his mother and aunt are twins named Aqua and Marina, respectively. Ada captures Van's attention, and he falls in love. The two get into a sexual connection over his 4 summers there. They learn that Van is actually Marina's son, whom she abandoned to Aqua when Aqua lost her pregnancy in a skiing accident, thanks to hints found in antique memorabilia. Being the offspring of a romantic relationship between Demon and Marina, Van and Ada are related as brothers. Their relationship suffers when Van leaves to attend college. When he returns in 1888, he finds that Ada has cheated on him. Disappointed, he leaves, vowing to get revenge on her other suitors, but nothing ever comes of it. Van and Ada's relationship ends after 4 years due to Ada's infidelity, and Van doesn't return her correspondence. Ada's sister Lucette pays Van a visit and declares her love for him. Ada has received a marriage proposal, which Lucette sends Van, but she says she will turn it down if Van asks her to move in with him in Manhattan. With Van's approval, Ada moves in. When Demon gets to the flat, he informs Van that Ada's father passed away from exposure while suffering a hallucination while nude in the woods. Ada is there, and Demon informs Van that he has to go or else Demon will disown him. Disturbed by his father's words, Van tries suicide but is unsuccessful when the gun misfires. He becomes enraged and decides to track down the former servant of Dan, who has been using pictures of Van and Ada's affair as blackmail. He blindly beats the servant after locating him. Ada starts working as an actress and is married to Andrei Vinelander, who had made a proposal years earlier. After completing medical school, Van starts traveling and publishing books. Lucette makes a valiant attempt to woo Van while traveling to America across the Atlantic. When Ada comes on screen in a movie they're watching, Van rejects her. After taking sleeping drugs, Lucette jumps from the ship and drowns. Andrei and Ada travel to Switzerland in 1905 to finalize Lucette's affairs. Van comes to accompany the two. Van and Ada arrange for her to divorce her husband because Demon, who was an obstacle, suddenly passed away in a plane accident. Meanwhile, in Switzerland, Andri contracts TB. Ada decides she must take care of him during his illness, and makes the decision to nurse him back to health. Andri battles the sickness for 17 years before passing away. Ada and Van reunite in Switzerland after a protracted separation, where they begin a new life together. Van is in his 90s and still incredibly in love with Ada at the end of the novel. He has a kind of cancer that hurts. The two commit suicide and die into the finished book, however it's unclear if this is a literal or figurative death. Nabokov now addresses the two by various acronyms. The work has a strong subject of illicit love. Demon and Marina's romance produces two children who are unaware that they are siblings. Ada and Van's incestuous relationship is partly the result of this affair and the cover-up. Furthermore, Lucette observes the interaction and finds herself drawn to Van, almost leading to an affair between Van and his half-sister.